Hello, everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel, The United Road. And topic is Derby Day. You can see it from the title, but we will be talking about it as soon as people arrive. But before that, you know, before we get into football, the first thing that I want to talk about is rest in peace, Shane Warne. We just come to know about his demise. He's no more. He was 52, one of the greatest spin bowlers of all time. So hopefully his family recovers from his loss. It's not going to be easy. You know, 52 is not an age to die, and his energy on the field and off the field, a delight to watch for everyone. So yeah, it's a football stream, guys. Make no mistake, but one of the last one, the one sport has lost one of the legends. So after this, I will be getting into the game, the derby, what we think of it, and as I said, just waiting for few people to arrive, and then we will talk about it so that no one misses it, and we can have a chat. We'll try to cover all the aspect. Team news has, the squad news has already arrived from Ralph Rangnick, so we will be talking about that as well. Hello, Vishwajit, but definitely huge game ahead. Huge game ahead. You know, like next few games, make or break for us in terms of whether we are going to get the top four or not. We get two or three good results back to back, we are definitely in the reckoning. And if we end up losing those games, we are for sure out of the race. So let's see how that goes. As United fans, we can be hopeful, but yeah. So starting off, we will be starting with the Cavani is fit for the derby. Yes, we will be starting with this news first. That Cavani has been declared fit for the derby by Ralph Rangnick. Huge boost, a lot of games coming up, and I was not expecting Ronaldo to play all the games, week after week. So it's a huge relief. It's a huge relief more than anything else. So let's see how that goes. Yeah, Vishwajit, it's a huge loss, for the game of cricket. Obviously, we are going to talk football. We are going to talk about Man United and how things are at this point of time. But cricket has lost one of their greatest ever players. So Vishwajit is asking Paul Pogba or Fred Pogba or Macfred. Macfred, definitely Macfred. We need Macfred in this game. Then Pogba, we might play on the left hand side, or we can go with Helanga. But Macfred in this game is definite. We definitely need them. So this is one. I don't feel. If we are going with Pogba and McTominay, we will be destroyed. We will be absolutely destroyed because City will just walk past our midfield. Walk past our midfield. Saurabh is asking Cavani over Ronaldo. No, Saurabh bhai. No. Cavani is coming after an injury layoff. So, not yet, but, you know, most probably against Spurs. And, Ronaldo thrives in the big situations, and he will definitely be out there to prove a point. So, I think that's a good thing. And as I said, Cavani is fit. So, he will be definitely coming for the last 20-25 minutes. And just coming back from an injury layoff, if we play him, it might just backfire. So let him play 20-25 minutes, and then we can talk about uh, him getting a start against Spurs. Thanks, Saurabh. Guys, as I said, I have shared the stream link on Twitter. So if you can add it, that would be amazing. विश्वजीत भाई से लंगा शुड स्टार्ट, करा सकते हैं लंगा को स्टार्ट विश्वजीत भाई, नो प्रॉब्लम विद दैट। बट पॉगबा के होने से क्रॉसिंग, और पासिंग, तो एलांगा को लास्ट के 20 मिनट भी ला के खिला सकते हैं, बट एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम अगर पॉगबा स्टार्ट करता है तो वो ज्यादा बेटर है। 18 साल का है एलांगा, 19 साल का, उसको ज्यादा प्रेशर भी डालना ऑल ऑफ अ सडन, देन ही माइट जस्ट क्रम्बल। सो we will have to wait and watch in terms of how he is developing. He is in brilliant form so far, but बहुत ज़्यादा प्रेशर और बहुत ज़्यादा रश ये नहीं करना है अभी। We will have to just wait and see on what his his ceiling is basically। तो उसको धीरे धीरे करो। ऑल ऑफ अ सडन यूनाइटेड पे बहुत बार देखा है हमने दैट वी रश द प्लेयर टू मच। आया, उसने एक दो गोल करा और उसके बाद फिर इट्स लाइक उसको सारे गेम खिला दो। But he's just 19, so we will have to keep an eye on that. Yeah, Saurav bhai, Pogba on the left, Sancho on the right. I will go with this क्योंकि सांचो की क्रॉसिंग और पॉगबा की क्रॉसिंग, एंड व्हेन यू हैव अ प्लेयर लाइक रोनाल्डो इन द बॉक्स who can head the ball, who can do literally everything in the box, so we just need to make sure that the crosses are reaching him। फुल बैक से एक्सपेक्ट करना इज लाइक, क्या बोलूं मैं, विसाखा खेलेगा एक साइड, उससे सबको पता है उससे क्रॉस नहीं होना। लीग शॉ वंस इन अ वाइल उसके क्रॉसेस अच्छे होते हैं, फिर नेक्स्ट गेम में सोचो कि वो अच्छा करेगा तो फिर इज आउट फॉर द नेक्स्ट गेम इन टर्म्स ऑफ हिज क्रॉसिंग, मतलब दिखता ही नहीं है फिर कहीं। तो टू मेनी इनकंसिस्टेंट प्लेयर्स विथ us at this point of time, so hopefully it improves। Lou, was Rooney rushed? I don't think Rooney was burnt out because of football. Lou, we have seen how he got burnt out. It was the off-field activities, the beer, the drinks. So I think that was a main factor more than, at that point of time when you look at Rooney's body, he was like a man. We have heard from all the experts, all the players that he was built like a man, even at the age of 17 and 18. So burnout was mostly, I think, because of the off-field activities more than anything else. All-time favorite United player got to be Scholes, without a doubt. The things he was doing on the pitch, not many can come out and say that they can do. So we have heard our news, team news. The next news is Diaz is out for City. That can be a huge boost for us. Huge blow definitely for them. Diaz is basically their best defender. So when he is out, I think, if we are on our game, if we are on our game, because we have seen that in the past, we are not consistent at all. Not consistent by any stretch of imagination. Guys, you can put up your team news. You can put up your team news. What playing 11 do you want us to play? So, and if you want to join this live right now, just let me know. I will drop the link in the box so that you can join in as well. Your Man United and City combined 11, maybe only De Gea from United. I don't think so. I think I will put one or two more players. Like, obviously, I will put Lindelof or Varane over John Stones since Diaz is out. And up front, I will definitely go with Ronaldo. So I think two, three players, and De Gea from United, I don't think so. Ederson definitely better than De Gea at this point of time. So I am not going to go with that. So combined 11 is a bit difficult. Combined 11, I will go with Ederson in goal. I will go with Ederson in goal, and then I will have partnership of Varane and Laporte on the right. Obviously, without a doubt, we have. I will go with Cancelo on the left. I will go with Luke Shaw because they don't have a proper left back. Cancelo can play, but I will play him on the right and Luke Shaw on the left. And then I will go with in the midfield. It's like Rodri is there, and with Rodri, I can definitely go with Paul Pogba because it's Rodri over there. So Paul Pogba with Rodri, deadly combination. And so now we have done with six, and the front four. I think Bernardo Silva will be there. Bruno's form is up and down, but I am going to put Bruno over there as well, and Foden or Sterling. Sterling sometimes is hit, sometimes is a miss, but we don't have a player who's performing at this point of time. Sancho hasn't hit his strides, at that level. So, and up front definitely Ronaldo. So I just don't think that it's going to be just one player. I think three or four players, if they are at their best, can definitely make the City spot. Saurabai, I will do it after the game, after the live stream. Good evening, Sanjay bhai. Welcome to the stream. Liu will draw. We will be a good result, definitely. If we are not losing at Etihad and the way we are playing, we are not converting the chances. We are creating a lot, but we are not converting it. So I think that would be a brilliant result, you know, without a doubt. At this point of time, if we are going to the home of the champions and getting a point, I think that would be great. But you know, this is only in the end, I think the points that we have dropped against lower teams, that's going to hurt us a lot. That's going to hurt us a lot. Pep will change a lot of players. I don't think Pep is going to take this squad. You know, Pep Pep wa- Pep has a certain quality, a certain standard, and he won't bog down from this. So I don't think he is going to take this squad. Obviously, if he goes along with this squad, you never know, he might do better. But the moment he takes this squad, I think he's going to make changes. For football power hour, we always put in the work in a derby. League form, league table doesn't matter. Absolutely, but you have to look at the caliber of the opposition. At this point of time, the way we are playing and the way City are playing. So obviously, it's going to be huge game for United players. And in this sort of games, the academy players, they rise up to the occasion. So we will have to keep an eye on that. As I said, guys, Cavani is fit, Diaz is out. So this is the news at this point of time. That Rangnick has talked about it in the press conference. So Ravi says we desperately need 3 points, though. Absolutely, and that's why I said that we are going to regret dropping the points which we have dropped before. We are going to regret it big time because earlier, if we could have won our games, against Watford, against few of the other teams, one hiccup here and there is fine. But if we have converted those draws into wins, I think we would have been a much better position. And even if we would have lost the derby, obviously it's going to hurt. But in terms of Champions League qualification, it was not going to make that much of a dent. But now, if it's like every game is like a must-win game, and when you drop points, you are going to suffer, and that's what's going to happen. So Guys, you're playing 11 for tomorrow. I have talked about which team I want us to play, but if you have your playing 11 for the for sorry, not tomorrow, for Sunday, then put up your team. And you know because I have already talked about the team which I want us to play. I have gone with Visaka, I have gone with Varane, I have gone with Lindelof, De Gea, Shaw, Macfred, Pogba, Bruno, Sancho, and Ronaldo. So this was my team. This was my team. De Gea is like a sure first starter. Like I think only 4 or 5 players, but it's a derby, so we can understand who's going to play and who's not going to play. But I think this is, we cannot go all out attack against City. We all know what's going to happen. We don't have a CDM, so that means in a team which is going to have most of the possession, how we are going to control it by breaking play. And that's why McTominay and Fred, Pogba in a bit, further role on the left hand side, he can put on those crosses. So back five. If we are going to play with back five, then Pogba out of the team. Then Pogba out of the team. Most of the uh, attacking duty to be done by Sancho and Bruno. If we are going with this lineup, if we are going with back five, I think that should be it. I won't mind back five, to be honest. To be honest, I won't mind back five, but that means we will have to expect a lot from Sancho and Bruno. All right, guys. If you have your team's news, as I said, I won't stretch. You know, it's a Friday evening, so whoever can join, it's great. If you cannot join, that's fine. And it's Friday evening, so I just wanted to put up a stream regarding how since the sorry guys, since the press conference was already done, so I wanted to make sure that we get to talk about the return of Cavani. And before the stream could start, as I said, one of the legends of the game sadly passed away. Legends of cricket, obviously not football. Shane Ward. So deepest condolences with his family, and yeah, hopefully their family recovers. But getting back to football, can United cause an upset? Simple yes or no. What do you guys think? Can we do an upset? Obviously, like I don't want to start with it. I might jinx it, but in the past, in the last few 2 or 3 years, we have seen that we have gone to Etihad and we have got the win. So it might happen, but the possibility looks a bit low. Do we need a perfect CDM like Rodri? Absolutely, Lou. Absolutely, 100% we need that. You know, a out and out CDM gives this team a totally different dimension. You know, we can play so many different things. Pogba Kilalo, Fred Kilalo. Even we can put up Bruno in a bit of deeper role और उसके बाद फिर आगे वालों को खिला लो. So we can do a lot of stuff if we have an out and out CDM like Rodri. फिर many players will get the license to move forward because एक बंदा होगा पीछे वो अपना बैठा रहेगा और उसके बाद उसको जो भी करना होगा he will just see it through. But at this point of time, we need that. वही बोल रहा हूँ मैं कि विदाउट सीडीएम वी हैव गॉन फॉर अ लॉन्ग पीरियड ऑफ टाइम। मतलब बिना सीडीएम के ही खेले जा रहे हैं। लास्ट कौन था ढंग से याद भी नहीं। तो दैट्स गोइंग टू कॉज अ लॉट ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स टू अस going in the future if we are not solving this problem in the next window. So now anyone, I have one question for the people who are out here. Do any one of you think that we might play Cavani as well as Ronaldo together? Now that Diaz is gone, we all know, Stones, he struggle a bit physically, so does Laporte. So should we go with two strikers, just Bruno behind, and a back five, and then McFred, just like we played against Spurs? Should we do that? Just a question, guys. Just a question. Feel free to share your opinion. Cavani is back. Cavani is back. Football power hour. He is back. Obviously, he had a groin problem, but he is fit now. He has trained. Yeah, Rohan bhai, we have definitely lost one of the best. We have definitely lost. We started the stream with this. Our deepest condolences to Shane Warne's family, and yeah, cricket lost one of its true great stars. We can say. Huh. Guys, whoever is joining the stream at this point of time, Cavani is fit for tomorrow. Diaz is going to be on the bench for a while now. We are hearing that around 6 to 8 weeks because of his hamstring injury. So fingers crossed that we can do some magic on Sunday because they will be without their best defender. Obviously, they have lot of players, quality players, and they can do a lot of damage. But at this point of time, I'm just hoping. I'm just hoping that things are better when we play against them. Football Power Hour says, well, it's a no-brainer. If Edison is back, Kota, but he is back from injury, but we don't know whether he's 100% up there who can come out and play 90 minutes. So that's why I started by saying that, we have games coming up as well. So we don't have to rush him. We might see the two guys that you were talking about, Elanga and Cavani up front. We might see them against Spurs, might see them against Spurs. Lewis says Cavani and Ronaldo starting will make the City players anxious and limit their attacks as they might be more defensive. Good point. But yeah, I am very, very skeptical about this to happen because of the injury. Injury से just वापस आ रहा है अगर if Cavani would have been fit, I think this would have been a brilliant go-to plan. But now that he is not 100%, we'll just have to hope that he remains fit for the remainder of the season. GG Himit bhai, welcome to the stream. Guys, as I said, if you are on Twitter, I have shared the link. You can go and retweet it. And as I said, I won't be stretching the stream just for the sake of it. Whoever is joining, thanks a lot. It's a Friday evening, so in India, obviously it's in India, but all over the world it's like in UK it's like around 3:30, so their lunchtime basically. Football when all right. Yeah, obviously, they never change. They never change. Few tweaks here and there, but multiple changes they barely do that. Exactly, I think the way they play, hitting them on the counter is the best choice. Just like Spurs did 2 weeks back. You know, they try everything to. They were trying everything to break them down. Obviously, they scored 2 goals, but they conceded three, and just because of the brilliance of the front two players, Son and Kane. So this can definitely work in our favor. We have the pace, we have the skill set. Whether we can apply it on a particular day, that's to be seen. Himit says Ronaldo domination against Man City. Hopefully, Himit, domination. Like if he scores the goals, that's that's going to do a world of good to him as well as to the entire team. Yeah, exactly. We have Sancho. Football power hour. I think you are forgetting that we have Sancho. He can definitely do the job, but as I said, huge task in front of us. Yeah, exactly, guys. Haven't seen Sue for a long time. We are waiting for that. You know, Obviously, Ronaldo will be frustrated. Us fans are frustrated. So, all right, guys. So we have talked about the team news. We have talked about how we think this might go. Can United cause an upset? We will have to wait and watch. So as I said, I won't be keeping the stream for a long period of time. I just wanted to talk about the news that has come through. All right. So Kedarbai is saying Rashford is needed. He's faster. Kedarbai, the way Rashford is playing at this point of time, is very clumsy. Clumsy is the word. Totally out of confidence, out of form. So we might try him for the last 30 minutes, but to start Rashford in a game just because he has done well in the past is just a bit over the top at this point of time because he has not done anything throughout the season. Thanks a lot for joining. And yeah, I don't think Dalo is going to start, but if he's crossing and we are heading from we are scoring from a header, no one's going to mind it. So thanks a lot for joining today, guys. And we will be talking about the derby more on Twitter in my space today, hosting a space for the very first time. So let's see how that goes. And hopefully, hopefully we will celebrate together on Sunday. So with this, I will be ending the stream. Thanks a lot for joining. Stay safe and enjoy a lot of time with your family. Good night.